Well, a tiny gold ring buried beneath the soil of Thailand for nearly 2,000 years is today rewriting an extraordinary chapter of Asian history. Barely a few grams in weight, this ancient artifact has become one of the most significant discoveries linking India and Southeast Asia. Engraved on the ring are letters written in the Brahmi-inscribed, one of the earliest writing systems of the Indian subcontinent. Its discovery is more than an archaeological milestone. It is a reminder that India and Thailand share deep civilizational ties long before modern borders, diplomacy, or nation states. It tells the story of merchants, monks, sailors, and scholars who transformed the Bay of Bengal into a bridge connecting two great civilizations. The story begins in Tamil Nadu. Over the last decade, the Kiradi excavations near Madurai have transformed our understanding of ancient South India. Archaeologists uncovered a sophisticated urban settlement over 2,005 years old, complete with brick houses, drainage systems, workshops, jewelry, and evidence of organized civic life. Most importantly, they found pottery bearing Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, proving that literacy and written communication flourished in the Tamil region during the Sangam age. Kiradi established that ancient Tamil society possessed thriving cities, advanced craftsmanship, and extensive trade networks. The Brahmi inscription discovered on the Thai gold ring therefore immediately connects with this larger story of literacy, commerce, and maritime exchange that flourished in ancient Tamilakam. India's maritime story, however, stretches back even further. Nearly 5,000 years ago, the merchants of the Indus Valley civilization were among the world's earliest international traders. Ports such as Lothal connected Harappan merchants and Mesopotamia and the Persian Gulf. They exported beads, cotton textiles, ivory, and precious stones through extensive maritime networks. Indian-style carnelian beads and bead-making traditions have been found across mainland Southeast Asia, suggesting that technologies and trading practices developed in the subcontinent gradually spread eastward. These early networks eventually evolved into the Bay of Bengal trade routes that connected India directly with Thailand. The latest discovery emerged from the Don Yai Thong archaeological site in Thailand's Phet Chaburi province. Archaeologists were not searching for Indian artifacts. Excavations began after local farmers discovered fragments of ancient bronze drums while cultivating rice fields. The site turned out to be an Iron Age burial ground dating between 1500 and 2500 years ago. Excavators uncovered skeletons, pottery, bronze ornaments, gold jewelry, and burial goods. Among them were two gold rings found beside one skeleton. One was plain, while the second carried an inscription in ancient Brahmi. Scholars believe it reads Pusa Rakhitasa, meaning protected by Pushya, referring to the auspicious Pushya constellation. Some Thai experts even suggest that the buried individual may have been an Indian merchant. Regardless of who owned the ring, the presence of an Indian inscription in ancient Thailand is itself extraordinary. How did it reach Thailand? The answer lies in one of history's greatest maritime trading systems. For over 2,000 years, the eastern coast of India and the western coast of Thailand remained connected by seasonal monsoon winds. Ships sailed from ports such as Korkai, the Kaveri-Pattanam, the Pumbuhar, the Nagapatnam, and Arikamedu, carrying pepper, pearls, spices, textiles, ivory, gemstones, and metalwork. They returned with gold, aromatic woods, and forest products from Southeast Asia. These voyages carried much more than merchandise. They carried language, scripts, religion, architecture, literature, and ideas that shaped societies across the region. Leading this exchange were powerful Tamil merchant guilds such as the Anuruvur, the Manigramam, and Nanadesi. These organizations established trading settlements across Southeast Asia under the patronage of South Indian kingdoms. Their inscriptions have been discovered not only in India but also in Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. One of the finest examples is the Thakupa inscription from southern Thailand, which records the presence of Manigramam Guild and its contribution towards building a water reservoir. It demonstrates that Tamil merchants were not temporary visitors but active participants in local society. The cultural links between India and Thailand were equally profound. The ancient Siamese capital of Ayutthaya derives its name from Ayodhya, the legendary birthplace of Lord Rama. Founded in 1350, the city consciously adopted Indian political symbolism and Sanskrit traditions. Thailand's national epic, the Ramakien, is based on the Ramayana, while successive Thai monarchs have adopted the royal title Rama, a tradition that continues even today. Archaeology further reinforces these links. Thailand is home to spectacular monuments such as the Phenom Rang, originally dedicated to Lord Shiva, and the Phimai temple complex, which reflects both the Shaivite and Vaishnavite traditions. Across the country, archaeologists have unearthed Vishnu idols, Shiva lingas, Ganesha sculptures, Sanskrit inscriptions, Brahmi inscriptions, and Buddhist relics inspired by Indian artistic traditions. Alongside these are Indian-style carnelian beads, rouleted ware pottery, seals and ceramics that collectively reveal centuries of sustained interaction. The newly discovered gold ring is therefore not an isolated find, but another piece of a much larger historical puzzle. It reinforces what historians have long argued, that India's influence across Southeast Asia spread primarily through commerce, culture, and shared ideas rather than military conquest. All right, joining us to talk more about this is Dr. Shelva Pillai Iyengar, historian. Dr. Iyengar, appreciate you being here with us. Well, in your opinion and in your perspective, what do these finds indicate? India, of course, was a dominant civilization at that point in time as well. It exported ideas, it exported commodities, but it also was an inspiration for a lot of countries that had not found their footing at that point in time, thus deriving their inspiration from some of our epics.
Yeah, you are correctly said. Actually, it establishes like the excavation and also findings of the gold rings. And very well, it is a established material culture, and it gives the evidence that we had the trades and maritime trades. Not only that India was influenced culturally and also religiously. Now, because many things even today what they are following in Thailand, it is especially about our culture like Ramayana and the traditions of the coronations of the kings of Ramas there in the Thailand, and also the Buddhism, what they practice. And also we had the maritime trades, and trades along with the trades they influenced Indian traders, influenced the Thailand in religious fervor and also in the cultural exchanges. Even today that is seen. So many literature, they speak about the connection between the relationship between the Thailand and India. But when we find something solid material culture, like material evidences like the ring, which is found in the excavation, it re-establishes and also ascertains the literary evidences, what it is already like there. So they are following the culture. At the same time, the material culture is also, it is proving that we had the great civilizational relationship between the Thailand, not only Thailand, as you earlier you mentioned, like other Asian countries, like Indonesia, that is called Srivijaya, and Vietnam, and also Pakistan, Afghanistan, that is Gandhara, and also Cambodia. It is all Asian countries. Once upon a time, it is well connected with the trade, not only with the trade, and also the religiously, and also culturally, it is influenced. These countries are influenced by India and also well connected. So this is the best, testimony for that.
Dr. Iyengar, appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much for being here. We'll take a short break now. Be right back.